The U.S. Amputee Soccer Association inspires people with limb differences to train as elite athletes.
Joining us now is one of their members who's sharing his story today, Andrew Payne. And you also co-founded the Chicago Amputee Soccer Club. Andrew, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Excited.
So, we're so happy you're here. Your story is just incredibly inspiring. And when G and I were talking about, as we told you, if something happened to me where I lost a limb, I think it would take months, if not years and years and years to recover. This just recently happened, and you're already out here pushing these agendas. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, so in March of 22, I was in a bad snowmobile accident. I broke just about everything you could break. About the only things that were unharmed were my spine and my head, so very lucky. Obviously, the most significant injury was the loss of the lower part of my right leg. Not a pleasant way to wake up in a hospital bed. So I came to after a series of surgeries, didn't have a leg. Obviously, there's panic, there's all sorts of emotions.
Right.
And so those first 24 hours or whatever, you know, it's a lot of stuff going through your head. As a parent, as a husband, I was like, you know, my life is over, basically. You know, I'm never going to pick my kids up again. You know, walking my daughter down the aisle, like all those emotions are flying through your mind. But then kind of once you stabilize and you realize, well, I can't go back in time, I can't change things, let's go forward. Thank God for social media, because I, you know, lay there in the hospital bed and I had a lot of time to do that. You know, you start going on Instagram, going on YouTube and looking at what people can do. And it's truly amazing. I mean, you see people doing things I couldn't have dreamed of doing when I had both my legs, and they're out there with whatever their situation is, just dominating stuff. And so I found, you know, different sports, different activities, and I'm like, okay, you know, there are things that might be a little bit different, might be a little bit more challenging. But it gave me that sort of motivation, like set the goals. And I had to wait, I think it was like 14 weeks in bed rest to wait for everything to heal up.
Wow.
So I had a lot of motivation to start the training. So I started with rehab, went through that process, and then kind of when I timed out of the rehab, it was perfect timing. I found soccer, got connected with the organization, and then was able to start training there. And then it was just kind of like a perfect path for me. And I, you know, I'm personally motivated with like the challenge, kind of that carrot dangling out in front. So having that is kind of the ultimate goal. Plus it connected me back with a passion that I had from being a kid and playing through college. And, you know, it was just a really cool group to get, you know, connected to. So
why in particular soccer? So it sounds like you kind of played it in college, like you mentioned, but then you kind of left it for a little bit. So as you were laying in bed and looking through social media, like why did you think like, okay, soccer, this is the sport where I can really make a difference? Yeah,
so obviously soccer's been a passion of mine since I was a little kid. I didn't think that was going to be an opportunity after I lost my leg. I didn't know that amputee soccer existed, to be honest. And then, you know, Googling through it, and I found the team was at the World Cup in the fall of 22, and I saw some of the videos of them playing, and I was like, oh my God, this is insane. Not what first of all, I thought you would play with a prosthetic. And I saw them moving on crutches, and I was like, oh my God, these guys are amazing athletes. And I was like, this looks really cool.
I mean, is it better to play on the crutches instead of on prosthetics?
Yeah, so it's the great equalizer. And I asked that same question, but because everybody's residual limb is different, below the knee, above the knee, some people don't have any leg at all and can't wear a prosthetic. Everybody's the same when you're on crutches.
Got it.
I'm sure you've met this community of people that you never thought you'd meet before, and just so inspiring and incredible. And not only are you playing on the team, but you're also kind of pushing to grow the organization and grow this. Yeah,
so that was, I mean, it was one of those things where it was like an informal support group for me that I didn't even know I needed until I needed it. And thankfully, going through all this, I needed a ton of support, and my wife was fantastic and my kids were fantastic. But being able to connect with a community of other amputees who've had similar shared life experiences has been invaluable for me. And so I think after kind of finding that rejuvenation and that energy and motivation to recover, you know, it meant so much to me that I want to be able to make that available for other people. And the American Amputee Soccer Association has tried in Chicago to get kind of a program rolling, but they haven't had anyone based here, and so it's just been really hard to do it from afar. And so when I reached out and got involved with the team, the time was right. I've connected with a few other people. Michael and Angela, who are helping me on this. And yeah, we've started. We've had 2 events so far in Chicago. We've had more people come out each time, and so the game is really growing. We're really excited about it. So
You're an absolute inspiration. We cannot thank you enough for coming to see us, and come see us when the season is in full swing too.
Absolutely.
We'd love to hear from you then. If you'd like to learn more about the U.S. Amputee Soccer Association, head to their website, usampsoccer.org, or follow them on their socials. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
thank you very much for having me.